Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, don't scream. I've been umming and ahhing, should I do this live video today or shouldn't I? Yes, I've had some treatment on my skin. So I haven't been lying out in the sun all day with my sunglasses on and got scorched. This is actually a medical thing. But I thought, what the heck? Let's jump on, let's do this video. Let's be authentic. Imperfectly perfect, as they say. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. Um, the topic today is all about narcissism, narcissistic type people, and humor. And as it's Friday, I thought let's keep it a bit light-hearted. Um, and I was thinking, humor is such a wonderful gift that we can make use of. I'm sure you can recall times when you've been in a really difficult, challenging time or a dark period, and just in a moment you've been able to have a laugh and see the funny side of things. Thank you, Aline. And it's amazing, it has the most incredible impact on our thinking. It can literally transform our mood in an instant and raise that kind of serotonin lack if we allow ourselves to laugh. And in some ways, that's kind of what I try to do here is, bring a bit of the funny side to narcissism, if there is one. So on that note, um, how do you spot a narcissist in a grocery store? He'll be doing the self-checkout. So, if we look at narcissists and humor, um, you know, humor with a narcissist is about one thing, as all things are with narcissistic types. It's about getting attention, it's about getting supply. So when you're with a narcissistic person, there is this sort of unspoken tension that you can feel that the narcissist is out to get supply, and they will do that at any costs. So when a narcissist tells a joke, or a narcissistic person rather tells a joke, one is never quite sure what the punchline will be. It's unsafe, and the motivation really is to have all eyes on me, to be the center of it all. So when somebody else tells a joke, this is like you distracting people's attention from them onto you. And they will need to jump in and take back control. So they'll do this either by trying to quickly spoil your joke, maybe, fire off rapid punchlines, or try to say something to distract everyone away from you. They may get annoyed actually by you getting laughs for it over them. You see, they want to be the joke teller. They want to be the life and soul. They want to be in charge of everybody else's emotions. That's what the narcissist needs to do. They need to be the one in charge of how other people feel, because that's how they maintain their false self, which regulates this very low self-esteem. So because the drive is for attention all the time and admiration, they often make jokes at others' expense. They're quite willing to do that. For example, I can remember what somebody saying to me once, oh gosh, that top must have been on sale, right? Tell me you didn't pay the full price. Ha ha ha. Or, oh gosh, look, here comes the latest escapee from the zoo. Or put downs like, we aren't laughing with you, we're laughing at you. Ha ha ha. Or, gosh, what on earth kind of karma made you end up being you in this life? So although these are couched as sort of jokes, there's this edge of putting people down with it. And, often this can be in the family system as well. There's this kind of competing amongst siblings. Siblings can try to put each other down, tell mocking jokes, throw digs disguised as jokes. And it does actually really feel like people are laughing at you rather than sharing a joke, which is a wonderful thing between people that care for each other. The one thing that narcissistic types cannot do is they cannot laugh at themselves. They get really annoyed if people do laugh at them or at their expense. And you can often see this by the shifting color in their eyes. There's something that happens in the eyes. I don't know what it is, but something changes, and you can see that rage welling up from within. They do not like being teased. It's, they've got a fragile ego, so anything that's mocking them or teasing them, or they sense is slightly taking the mick out of them, is going to be met with some kind of reaction, some kind of vindictiveness. So they will bite back. And lastly, if we remember, they are emotionally in an arrested development stage of about 3 to 5. Some say up to 9, but generally 3 to 5 to 6 years. And therefore, the jokes that sort of 3 to 5-year-olds tend to go for are the kind of bodily functions, the slapstick, kind of almost a bit smutty type jokes. Those can be quite popular with narcissistic types because, once again, it can make people feel uncomfortable. And there we have the controlling of the emotions of others. So, humor is a wonderful thing, but it can also be used for manipulation and control in the hands of the wrong people. But I do encourage you, whatever you're going through at the moment, do find a way to laugh at it if you can. And I'll leave you with one final joke. Let's see here. I used to be a narcissist, but now look at me. Or, my doctor said that my narcissistic tendencies cause me to misread social interactions. I'm pretty sure she was hitting on me. Anyway, have a lovely weekend, everybody. And if you would like to, start off the new year and do a deep dive, I'm just stunned at how some of my clients are transforming, working through my program. And this is not, some haven't even got to the 3rd session yet, and they are already a completely different person. It just shows you, if you've got the courage and the willingness to do this, you'll never look back. Your life will change. So yeah, I do encourage you, do book in for a free consultation if you'd like to set up one before I go on a bit of a Christmas holiday. So thank you, everybody. Thank you to all those that are listening and watching, Aline. And I shall see you next week for another live. Take care. Bye.